Okay guys, we got something new today. This is not that this was unexpected, but I just was not thinking I was gonna have a sport jet BAE Hawk, however you want to pronounce it, like ready to fly tonight. We went down the beach today and I got it all printed and I started assembling the fuselage and stuff, but I did not think I was gonna have it ready to fly. So yes, it does have a rudder. Okay, so it's got a rudder and it's got my full flying tail design, which eliminates, let me tell you something guys. The F-18 Super Hornet, the Twin 40 that I just released, and the F-16 Gen 2 and the F-35, I flew my F-18, I think it was yesterday. I flew my F-18 and then I flew up one of my other planes with servo linkages, with push rods and control horns. And let me tell you something, I don't know a good analogy to tell you, but I didn't want to fly control push rods anymore. After you feel this method of flying, the feel is so direct and so good, you don't want to do anything else. Okay, anyway, let's get to business here. So this thing, it has a rudder. Finally, you guys have been asking me for a rudder, okay? It's got a 50mm fan. I'm just looking at the trim on the rudder real quick. It's perfect. It's got a 50mm power fun. This is not an X-Fly unit, and it has a 1300 4S in it. And I always like to do the lighter batteries on the first flights in case it noses in. It's going to do less damage. It's going to be less weight. It's 650 grams, roughly 650 all up weight. So yeah, this thing is a good power to weight ratio. I actually haven't run up the thrust jet on it yet. I want to see what happens. Okay, good. So yeah, the CG, I'm guessing it's right where those nubs are. I'm hoping we have a correct CG there, and it's perfect conditions. The sun just went sunset behind the mountain there, so I don't have to wear sunglasses. And the trim, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty much level. So trim is that. And yeah, I think all we do is we just throw it. We have no wind, so I'm gonna hold it right on the back like I always do and just give it a toss. Uh-oh. Tail heavy? Oh, nose heavy. What was that? I don't know what that was. I had no pitch authority. It pitched up so that, okay, so I cannot figure that out at all. Nothing shifted. You can see inside here, nothing shifted. So basically, I can glue this back together. Let me try and do that. I'm gonna try and glue this thing back together. I'm gonna pause the video right now, and I'm gonna try and glue it back together and see if I can throw it straight instead of throwing it up and see what happens. I had no elevator basically, so I'm gonna try and figure.
He went out and bought a plane. Gotten out here.
Yeah. Yep. Okay guys, we're back here. I think it was tail heavy. My first impression when I launched it, I kind of launched it straight up, and it was, you know, it basically stalled, and I had no the weird thing is I had no elevator authority whatsoever. I am a little flexy here. After the crash, I can't see inside. I think I may have hurt something, but I'm not exactly sure. Let me get this glue string off here. So luckily it was a clean break underneath here. It was just a break in the fuselage right there. I'm gonna get out a little ways because I don't want to hit anybody. So, but here's the thing. It pitched up. I don't know if it's because I have too much elevator up trim or if it's because it was tail heavy. I'm gonna err on the side of moving the nose weight forward a little bit, and instead of switching the trim, and just try and throw it more straight this time. So let's see what we got. Let's all right, let me fix my, I got a 2400, so it's definitely heavier now. I don't know if that's what that's gonna do, but I'm gonna throw it straight. Now we're flying. The wings are flexing. Guys, I need to print the wings, but it flies good though. The wings are flexing, but I have to, so I'm gonna reprint this tomorrow, but it flies really good, and it flies really nice with these. Look at the wings flexing. Okay, I'm gonna bring it in. Oh my God, it flies really, really good. And the rudder works so good, guys. The rudder works so good. I gotta figure out how to, all right. I need to bring it in, and I need to bring the weight down on this thing. The CG is absolutely perfect now. Oh, I broke it. I think I broke it, landing it too fast. Oh, nah, man, that was great. It flew great. It was so nice to fly. Like, just that flight right there made me realize why you guys like sport jets so much. I could not believe the feel. So there's a couple things I want to do. I want to make the intakes a little bit larger. Okay. I feel like it, I mean, it was wanted to move good once it was in the air. Let me try this. I'm going to put the 1300 in there and stick it all the way forward if possible. And the problem is I feel like I broke something in there, and the wings were just super flexing, and I don't have anything here at the field where I can repair this. That is my biggest issue. All I really need to do is let's see. The only thing, without adding a spar to these wings, the only thing I can do is just print heavy duty gyroid, like, or honestly, I think I'm gonna do grid, but like 5%, 4%, 5% grid infill on the wings, because they print vertically the way that I like in that orientation. So I think I'm gonna try that. So I'm gonna put the smaller battery in, because it was just a little too much weight, I feel, for the I'm gonna get that battery as far forward as possible and see what happens. I want to fly. I don't care if it crashes, because it flew so good. All I need to do is I need stronger wings. I can see them flexing. Yeah, I'm on the CG nubs. That's the problem. That's a little bit of an issue. Let's see how far I can get this forward. Right there. Yeah, that's as far as that'll go. Battery wise, let's see. Get all the way forward, all the way in the nose. Shove this thing forward. Hold that there. All right, let's see. Okay, now we're where we were, but we were lighter now. But this is so flexible. It definitely broke inside. Damn. I really wish I could fix this. It's just too flexible. Oh well, if it crashes, it crashes. So I can learn a lot with CG, intake volume, control surfaces feel fantastic. The predictability and basically this is like, this thing pattern flies so straight, it's like an arrow. It's incredible. Never fell a plane like this, and now I see why you guys like sport jets. It's kind of addicting, just flying what I just flew. All right, let's try this again. Ready? Wow. Wow. Oh, the wings are bending so bad. Wow. It flies so true though. The wings are literally gonna snap. And I kind of don't want them to. Look at them. They're gonna snap. They're gonna snap, guys. I don't want them to though, because my claim to fame is that I don't use wing spars, and I dropped the ball on this one. Yeah. Oh. Should I bank and yank it and see what happens? Imagine if I did a loop. They're so bending. But what a fantastic flying plane once it does fly though. I kind of like how the dihedral feels. Maybe I'm onto something here. Maybe I should add a whole bunch of dihedral. Look at this thing. Look at it. No, you know what? Intake volume's perfect, guys. Intake volume's perfect. It feels very strong. It feels strong as anything. Wow, guys, seriously. I can't wait to fly another one of these. How am I gonna? Okay, fuselage section with the wings. Look at this, look. Look at the wings though. It looks like, it almost looks like a weird bird, like a, I don't even know, like some kind of creature with its wings up. Oh my God, but the feel, guys, seriously, the feel that you have with the elevator and the ailerons this way, I am never, ever, ever building a plane any other way than this. This is gonna be the way that I do everything from now on. Incredible. Okay, these wings are scaring me. I don't feel like cleaning up pieces. It's like 8:30 at night, and I don't feel like cleaning anything up. I'm gonna do one more loop, or circuit, because I don't, I'm not even using rudder, and I can be. Look at this thing. Look at the rudder. Oh, hell yeah. Rudder time. I'm gonna be able to do knife edges with this guy. All right, let me bring it in. Let me bring it in. Nice, guys. Seriously, this thing flies incredible. If it didn't have flexi wings, oh, you know what? Maybe what I'll do, maybe I'll just glue in a spar in the bottom. I said I would never do it, but I'm only gonna do that just to fly it tomorrow. And I'm gonna, can I? No, I can't glue a spar because it runs through the fuselage. I mean, it runs through the intake. So I can't do that. I could technically just punch a hole and just cut a channel, but it's too much work. It's faster just to print a new one. I can print, I could literally modify. I don't even need to modify anything. The intake volume's perfect. All I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna print a new one, and this section of the fuselage, is gonna be, I'm gonna go up to 4% gyroid, and then the wing is going to be maybe 5% grid infill, and so the triangulation is going to be running up and down, and that's going to help tremendously. So yeah, okay, I am going to I'm going to reprint, reassemble. I already got everything ready to go, guys. Hope you liked the video, and yes, you can absolutely fit a lot of, you can definitely fit a fuel tank in there if you wanted to, because the CG is right here. So the fuel tank, if you have something you could fit in there, if you scaled it up to maybe a 64mm size, you could definitely fit one of those little small fuel tanks in there. But let me reprint this, and I will get back to you guys in the next video. Thanks.